Hello and welcome to this, I say, very big edition of Smackdown tonight. A lot going on in this show. The Universal and Intercontinental Championship on the line. So there's a lot of big stuff to talk about on Smackdown tonight, and a very loaded show, in my opinion, in some type of way. So let's kick it off right here. As SmackDown began with a video package about Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns tonight. And if Daniel Bryan loses, he must leave SmackDown. But as the show kicked off, Bianca Belair came out. She was basically about to, introduce, I guess, the Street Profits, and talked about, being one of the coolest, hottest things on Fox right now. But then Root and Ziggler came out saying they should be kicking off the show tonight. And then Street Profits came out then, basically talking about them. And then not Bianca, but Bailey came out, started laughing at Bianca, and then a brawl broke out, basically becoming a six-person tag match. Um, okay match, I'll say that. Nothing really much to talk about here. Bianca and the Profits got the win. Big, frog splash from Montez Ford onto Ziggler. So, good match, I should say that. Just really good tag match. That's all I really got to say about that. But Daniel Bryan was being interviewed again, saying, with his career on the line, he's confident he will beat Reigns. He tapped him out once, so he could tap him out again. And when he wins the Universal title, the person that deserves a title shot is Cesaro. Next thing you know, they went to a lot of people in the back throughout the entire night, asking who's going to win, from Seth Rollins to The Miz, Booker T, the New Day, basically, Nakamura, what their predictions were tonight. Even Cesaro himself, especially with Cesaro and Seth, saying he won't even make it there since they still got a few going on. Nia Jackson, not Tamina, but Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler, I guess, we're headed to the ring for a tag match. And what was it? Nia and who they were facing, and talk about the singles match means nothing to them. But then out of nowhere, Natalya and Tamina end up attacking them, which basically began a tag match then, with both of these teams. Match was okay, I'll say that. Tamina and them getting another win, her getting a big super fly splash onto what was it, Shayna Baszler for the win. So not much I could say about this tag match and everything, other than them getting the jump on the tag champs. Obviously, the tag belts have got to be on the line at some point. Most likely, probably a Backlash and everything. But I still think they still should have won back at WrestleMania, though. Tamina, I will admit, Tamina has gotten a little bit better. A little bit better. Not, I wouldn't say all the way, but at least she's getting better. And I do think they will win the tag titles next. But, can't really say I care about much of this division in general. So that's what we got. Next, we got another Aleister Black video package. Basically, he was back in his dark room talking about the Tales of the Father, which chapter 2, reality. And, you look at him and make assumptions, and talking about, story about a high school and everything, and how, you're supposed to have the perfect dream, for prom day, college, living happily with a white picket fence, and everything. But it was a prison, he said. Basically, his father always told him what was wrong with all that, and he could give the keys to, for all of us to escape, but he wouldn't give him the keys. So I'm trying to see where this is going. Some I've heard say it's like a devil's advocate gimmick. Of course, you still like Aleister Black, the whole dark thing and whatnot, like with the shadow puppets and whatnot. But some say it's like Sean O'Hare's gimmick back then in '03, which I really believe that would have worked. And I feel that like that's what he's kind of going for. Yes, he looks like Joseph C. from Far Cry 5 if you played that, but I could see if he's kind of being like a devil's advocate type of gimmick going on. So I do remember Sean O'Hare doing stuff like that, which, like I said, it really could have worked back then. But I am more intrigued with this Aleister Black new persona right now, especially with the chapters to these books and everything. And talking about, you're supposed to have the perfect this in high school, but it's all a prison, it's all a lie and everything. And we could all have a chance to escape, but they're not gonna give us the keys to that. Next, though, Big E, Apollo Crews rematch for the Intercontinental title. Um, Big E cut a promo on both of them. Basically, say he's tired of Apollo and Aziz, and he's going to get his title back tonight. Basically, as that match went on, of course, it ends up in a DQ finish. Because after the big ending, Aziz pulled him out, and basically knocked Big E into the ring post, and basically they start getting the jump on Big E. Kevin Owens came for the save then, and as they basically at the kind of turn things around, Sami Zayn came out of nowhere with a haluva kick. They started beating up Owens and Big E, throwing him out of the ring, and Sami grabbed the Intercontinental title. He gave it back to Apollo Crews and everything, but Aziz gave Sammy the Nigerian nail. I expect this to be a fatal four-way at some point for that Intercontinental Championship. So we'll see what goes on with that. Caleb Braxton interviewed Paul Heyman, basically talking about Daniel Bryan. Everybody's talking about Daniel Bryan. Does he have a Hall of Fame career? Yes. Is he the ultimate underdog? Yes. Did he defy the odds at WrestleMania and become ultimate? Yes. Did he, have a big comeback? Some say one of the best. Yes, 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 yes. Can he beat Roman and become the head of the table? Yes. But will he do it? No, because he will not survive the onslaught of the tribal chief. He will never be on SmackDown again. They even played, Daniel Bryan win the title back at WrestleMania 30 and whatnot. So they've really hyped this up big. And I got to say, they gave them a lot of time out there, too. Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns. And also, Roman Reigns even having new music too, which is pretty good. I'll say that. It's not bad. I'll probably get used to it, but it's not the Shield music anymore. It's some new music. I can't really describe it to you since it's my first time hearing it. I think it sounds okay, but I think it'll grow on me as time goes on. But this was a great match. If you can look past all four commercial breaks, this was very enjoyable. They had a lot of time out there, and they kicked each other's ass. What can I say about this? Say about that? It was a great match, really great. So it was something I enjoyed. I almost thought Bryan was gonna get it a couple times here and there, especially trying to go back, focus on Roman's arm, even trying to get him back in that yes lock several times, even put him into like the key lock and everything. But Roman ended up getting to the ropes, and he started knocking Bryan with several fists, punching him in the face. He hit a big power bomb on him, then kept striking him. Then hit him with another power bomb, and then Reigns ended up hitting the guillotine, which Bryan tried to get out, and everything, but the referee just looked at it. He passed out then. So Roman still ended up holding the title. He started to get some chairs then, but Cesaro came out and tried to make the save. But Jey Uso came in and took Cesaro out and basically tied him to the ropes as Reigns concertoed Bryan, and Cesaro was basically yelling for Bryan to get up. Bryan would just start shaking in after he got hit by the chair. So with Bryan now going off SmackDown, where will Bryan go next? Will he go to Monday Night Raw, which anything needs to save that show right now? Or will he go to NXT? I'm not sure. Or will he be taking time off? I know there's been interviews with Bryan lately, talking about, I don't know, like if he's reevaluating his future and whatnot. So some people wonder if Bryan is going to be done. I'm not sure. Do I think he'll be on another show? Most likely. But he is now banned from SmackDown. He cannot be he cannot be on SmackDown anymore. He cannot come back to the show. So is this just time for Bryan to take off right now until he comes back? I'm not really sure. Okay, but I believe this was a way to write off Daniel Bryan. It was a hell of a way to go too. Like I said, him and Roman had just a damn great, excellent match out there. What can I really say? This could have been on pay-per-view, but they really did build this SmackDown up to be a very big SmackDown with the title on the line. Given that the last time the WWE, the Universal title was on the line was back on Christmas night. So they really did build this up to be something big. Okay, and like I said, great main event. Also next week, and I kind of had a questionable how they played the graphics to this. Next week, it's going to be a throwback SmackDown. I guess we're going back old school SmackDown. And I saw the logo to the first logo of SmackDown. I don't know why they had like an age like type of video thing to it. Show more of an attitude era thing type of thing, okay? And I'm sure a lot of people are going to be questioning, can they bring the old theme song back? Can we bring that beautiful beam footage back? Can we bring the SmackDown fist back? Can we bring any old song back from the SmackDown era when it was cool? What SmackDown's doing good right now, it's better than Monday Night Raw, but when SmackDown was definitely the shit, okay? From either the theme or just the set, the stage, I don't know. All I know is this, it's old school SmackDown, throwback edition next weekend. I'm kind of looking forward to that. If you want to play the old songs, then come on. This brings a lot of great stuff from SmackDown. It's SmackDown, folks, all right? So I'm looking forward to that. But overall, though, really great episode. I want to say a SmackDown in some ways. mostly giving off the main event. Yeah, we got a DQ finish with the Intercontinental title, but the main event basically was the biggest thing to talk about on this show. Okay, with Roman and Daniel Bryan. So that's basically the match to really watch. Everything else was, up and down there. I don't really care about the tag team women's match that much. The six person tag was okay. It's not much I can really say from that. Also, um, Intercontinental title match, yeah, it was a DQ finish, but I think it's just gonna lead into a fatal four way, so that's probably why the DQ finish. Even though we see too many DQ finishes nowadays on these shows, but obviously that's leading to a fatal four way. Okay, so like I said, it was a lot of big build and hype, but the biggest thing to talk about, like I said before, was the main event. Okay. So other than that, I'm out here. Comment, subscribe, find me on Twitter at HoodedKnight890. Tell me what you think about this edition of SmackDown tonight. So yeah, I'm out here. See you guys later. Peace.